Hey Bulldogs, welcome back for this week's Bulldog Blast for March 27th, 2023. Hey, hope everybody's enjoying their first Monday on this spring break. I hope everybody enjoys some R&R away from school this week, and hopefully some of you have been able to go someplace warm. Unfortunately, I'm here back in Indiana still enjoying the cold weather here, but that's okay. So, this week we are going to be talking about updated traffic flow patterns for Clinton Central School Corporation. We've been able to spend a few weeks observing what the traffic flow patterns look like currently with the construction project going on. We've decided to make some adjustments to the traffic flow patterns. We have a company coming in actually this week to stripe the parking lot as well as put up some new signage across the corporation. But I want to be able to give a visual presentation to the community to help explain this, especially to our student drivers, as that will directly impact them starting on April 3rd when they get back from spring break. So just bear with me for a little bit here, and we'll go through these few slides to be able to update everybody on the new traffic flow. And really what the main shift with this traffic flow is we're going to change a lot of our entrances and exits to one-way traffic flow patterns only. And that's just ultimately for our student and staff safety, as well as our patron safety as they pull in and out of our parking lots. So we're going to go through that. I just have a few slides here to walk you through today. Okay, so the first parking lot that I want to talk about is our North High School parking lot and what that entrance and exit pattern will look like for this parking lot, at least during the construction process over the next year and a half to 2 years. We're changing everything to a one-way flow of traffic coming in and out of this parking lot. Cars will enter in no different on this northern entrance off of 100 North. They will enter in on the west side of that. However, instead of having the option to continue straight, we will direct all traffic behind the softball field. Again, one-way traffic flow. So all traffic will go behind the softball field. You'll circulate into the parking lot, heading back towards the east. No cars should ever be flowing in this parking lot back towards the west. All cars should flow west to east and then exit out heading to the north to 100 North. And when you get out here, you can turn either right or left to head east or west. But no cars should exit behind the softball field. This will be an entrance only point, and this will be an exit only point right here between the softball field and our football field and track. Again, this is after we've done some observing, this is ultimately what's best for our student safety, our patron safety. We've been able to observe some potential accidents in this area right here directly behind the softball field. So we're trying to alleviate that, again, by just slowing the traffic flow down a little bit and directing everybody out in one way and out another way with the one-way flow of traffic. So we will have signage up in the parking lot. And again, the parking lot will be striped with arrows and lines to direct our visitors as well as our students and staff on how to utilize this new one-way flow of traffic in our north parking lot. Okay, so this is the northern exit point onto State Road 29. What we're doing here, this is exit only. Cars will not be able to enter in on this side of the campus through this egress point. So we're directing cars out. We're going to create a left turn lane only and a right turn lane only. As cars come in from the south, cars that are going to stack up here on the east side closest to the high school if they are picking up or dropping off students. Cars that are pulling through to exit will come through here. They can Y off here, or they can come all the way down and turn left to exit out as well. This may become a little bit congested, especially at the end of the day with our buses departing, because we're going to have all of our buses depart this way as well. So again, please exercise patience. Please exercise caution as we are adjusting these traffic flows. But cars that are coming through this area will be on the east side. If you're dropping off or picking up a high school student, if you're coming to visit, you can use these parking spots right here to park and enter the building. All other cars that are directly exiting will use the west side of this driveway to be able to exit. Again, you can come to the left here. We'll have a left turn lane only and a right turn lane only. And again, this goes back to just our student safety, our patron safety, with cleaning up our traffic flow during the construction process. Okay, so this area is going to be the biggest area that has the most adjustment for our traffic flow. This is going to become an entrance only at all times of the day. This is the south entrance between the elementary school and the high school. Cars that are entering here, if you're coming to the elementary, you should be utilizing the furthest southern lane right here. You will come up here. A new adjustment, what we'll have is we will have actually a three-way stop here. So this will be utilized just like a three-way stop or a four-way stop. All cars will stop. So whether you're here, here, or here, you're going to stop and yield and treat it as a three or four-way stop. Again, cars that are going to the elementary should drive up to this stop sign, stop, yield, and then you can turn right to go to the elementary. Cars that need to, during the day, when buses are not here, need to go straight, can come up and using the left lane to stop and then go straight if you're going to the recycling barn or between the buildings. Cars that need to get to the high school will Y off right here, and you will yield at this point here before going in front of the high school. So if you are going to the high school during the day, or if you are going before or after school for student pickup or drop off, yield here. You'll have to cross over to get to the right side or east side of this drive to be along the sidewalks to either pick up or drop off your student depending upon the time of the day. Cars that are exiting the elementary school, you will come up, you will stop here. You will no longer be able to turn left. You cannot turn left here anymore. This is an entrance only. So you will have to go straight. If you are exiting the school corporation altogether, you will use the left lane or the west lane in front of the high school to exit out on the north exit of the high school. If you need to, during the school day, need to turn right to go to the recycling barn or between the buildings, you will again treat this as a three-way stop. You can turn right and go between the buildings at that point. Cars that are leaving the grounds will come to this stop sign. Again, you're going to have to stop. Treat it as a three-way stop. Once you stop, you can then only turn right. You cannot go straight. We are going to do the same with our buses. When they exit in the morning and when they exit in the afternoon. Buses will come to this point. If we do not have anybody here to stop traffic, buses will treat this as a three-way stop. Most times, most days, we will have somebody here to stop both these traffic flows from crossing the face of our bus. So if that person's there, they're going to stop traffic to be able to allow our buses to exit the corporation quicker to, again, free up the traffic flow for the district. One thing to be mindful of and careful of is when buses are exiting between the buildings and coming in front of the high school, these cars coming here, you need to be sure to yield. You need to yield and allow those buses to get across over here to the left side or west side of this drive to be able to exit the parking lot. So this is going to be the biggest change overall to our traffic flow is within this intersection right here. This is a very problematic intersection as it is right now for us already. But by turning this into a three-way stop, as well as creating this one-way flow of traffic here. That's a big change. We need the traffic to yield. We need all traffic to stop and just be considerate and patient with one another. So these are the major changes that are going to be occurring with our traffic flow starting on April 3rd when we get back from spring break. So if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to contact me. But again, the parking lot will be striped. We will have signage out there, and we will be looking to get additional law enforcement out next week when we get back from spring break. So Hey, I just want to go through that all with you guys. I hope, again, everybody has a wonderful spring break. Enjoy your time off, and we look forward to seeing everybody back next Monday. And as always, go Bulldogs.